Hello and welcome to the FIFA eWorld Cup wrap-up show. The glitter confetti is still falling down from the sky, but we're ready to break it all down and wrap it up for you. I'm Layla Annalee.
And my name is Mike LaBelle, and we have a special competition for you.
We do. We have a competition for you, as well as we're going to discuss the journey to the finals, and our champ is here. His name is Moaba, sat alongside Spencer Owen. Hello, champ. Still sat here in complete disbelief.
Hey, tell us how it feels. This is obviously everything that you put into this point regarding the global series, the points. It's all to get here, and then the idea of winning. And you had the hardest route to go through Nicolas, to go to MS Desari. Nobody could say he didn't deserve it, he didn't earn it. You went through it, top to bottom, knocked out everyone.
Yeah, I'm like Moaba. I'm not Tex, not Desari, not Nicolas, so I didn't expect this. So when someone asked me 1 week ago what you will do with the money, I would say, yeah, I don't win, so I don't care. It's unbelievable because, yeah, it comes surprising, and yeah, I don't know what I do now.
So what are you going to do with the money? You thought about it?
Yeah, I think my family are thinking about it now. My little sisters, my mother, they will buy new shoes now. Yeah, but it's life-changing, man. It's 250,000.
You know, one thing that's interesting is in that little sentence that you said, you're just Mo Alba. There is no just Mo Alba from now on. From this moment on, that's changed, and now Mo Alba is a world champion. Can I just say as well, I always thought he was going to win it.
Oh yeah.
He sat on the fence every time we did a prediction.
I want to stick on the same subject though, Moaba. You said consistently that you didn't expect to be here at the final. But coming into the competition, how far did you think you'd go?
Yeah, I was two times here. I was two times top 4 player in my console, so in console semi-final. But even after that, I didn't imagine this. I'm always like a good player, but against the best I have problems. Like I lost against Nicolas 7 times in a row. Maybe this time I had luck because he was 1v1 in the 120 minutes. I was leading, but in the end I could go out for 1 minute. So yeah, I think someone who.
You're too humble, beating that many people in a row. Trust, it wasn't all, there's not enough luck to make that happen, I'm sure of it. When did you really start to believe? Because at some point, as you're beating some of the top competitors, maybe guys that you struggled against, you started to say, I think I could do this. I think I can win. And I didn't see as many smiles as well when you were on stage. It was a little more serious, Mo Alba.
Yeah, it's like when you play Pina, Maestro, and Nicolas. After that, you hope you can, you can win. But it's not easy, so there are 3 people always lose because they are normally better than me. But this time, yeah, I was better, and I think I won deservedly. And against Desari, I was really scared because I saw him playing yesterday and today against Rapsu. So I expect to lose. But after the 1-1 in Xbox, I said to Megabit and my girlfriend, yeah, I can do it. He's not better than me. And yeah, I think can I show it? It was like 8-0 shots in the first half, so yeah, I didn't expect this.
Let's discuss that final in too much depth. Let's take you back to that semi-final because you had everyone here at London's O2 Arena on their feet, giving people palpitations. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was not good for me because a 5-2 will be better and no one cares. But yeah, I make the game exciting with no defending, and yeah, it was 5-5, and I thought the crowd, it was really loud. I want to cry because, always when you give up such a lead, you lose. And I was lucky this time, but I learned in the final against Desari like this, so to time with a little bit better, with not that risk. Yeah, it works.
How much of the crowd can you hear through your headset?
Yeah, much.
Yeah, because it was loud.
Yeah, it was great because it was not like all was for Desari, it was half-half, and when I scored, it was the one half was for me, and I saw them when he scored, so it was, like real football or something. It was crazy. I didn't have it one time in my life.
You know what I find interesting is we talked about this all year, how we say sometimes it's good to lose in the group stage. And it was the perfect kind of contrast between you and Desari in the final because he hadn't lost a single game here. In fact, he's only lost 1, and that was the final. Whereas you had a great start to the group stage with your 4 wins, then you lost 3 back-to-back. So obviously you knew you were going to go through, although you kind of squeezed through in the end on 12 points when at first it looked like you were going to win the group. Once you got out the group, were you thinking about those 3 losses and am I going to be good enough, or were you kind of happy that you got them out of the way?
Yeah, of course, I was really sad because I won the first 4 games. I didn't expect this also. I had a great group. And then, yeah, I was thinking about I lost against Futwitz Marco, how I would win against Pina. So you take that example. So you play bad against Marco, and then you think, yeah, I will lose against Pina when I play like this. But yeah, it's good for me that I stopped playing like the first day, and I didn't stop that. It was crazy. I didn't know I can defend. So it was, yeah.
Well, I think it's not going to feel real for a little while, but it might be worth it to have a little look at the moment that you lifted the trophy one more time. Wilfried Zaha came out to hand over the trophy. Here's his winning moment. So there we have it. That's confirmation of the final. A massive event that we had here at the London O2 Arena. MS Dasari, the reigning champion going into this competition, losing out to Moaba 3-2. Welcome back from one winner to another. Let me welcome Els. Thank you so much for being here. Tell us about the competition, our winner, and this exciting moment that happened on stage today.
So Mixtape Madness and FIFA held their first freestyle head-to-head competition. We initially had 4 semi-finalists, then we had 2, Big Jess and DK, who performed, as we saw earlier, during the grand finale. And then our Twitter followers voted between the 2, and I'm so honoured to pronounce that DK is the winner, and we have this lovely plaque for you here. Wow. So this is for you. Congratulations, because you were absolutely amazing.
Thank you, guys.
That's an awesome framed, wow, that's brilliant. How was it performing at the O2?
I would have to say, first of all, the semi-final, like, my mic was cutting out, right? And I was just going, because I was so determined. I was like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'm gonna keep going. And then afterwards, some guy pulled me away, and I was like, oh, you know why you got it? It's because you kept going. You were resilient and you persevered. And I was like, thank you. I'm not gonna let you guys down when I go through the finals. I didn't, and I'm here, and I actually like to thank all the supporters, thank the Lord, thank everybody that actually put me through to win this. And it's actually thank Mixtape Madness as well, FIFA.
And you win you get a video on Mixtape Madness for the next up, so that'll be absolutely amazing as well. I just think you did so well, especially with the mic cutting out. That is true professionalism, so congratulations to you.
When you're on stage, did you feel a bunch of adrenaline? Were you nervous?
Yeah,
did you have anxiety? Talk us through your feelings.
I mean,
standing on stage, playing video games on stage, anyways, when everybody's looking at you, it feels a little bit different.
Like, I have this catchphrase, like, DK back with a banger. And as soon as I say that, I get this little, ooh, I'm here. So when I say that, if I don't say it, then I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna be
say
like,
this to yourself as well? Nice.
I say it to the audience. I make sure that DK is back with a banger. And so when I get on the stage, I'm doing my own thing. Like, just as you guys saw when the mic was cutting out, I think because of the DK back with the banger is why I went through it.
I need to work on my own catchphrase.
I know.
Teach that to some of the FIFA players. They could use little catchphrases to get themselves going.
Yeah, it actually pushes you and it like motivates you as well. To like know that you've got you. If nobody else has got you, then you've got you, to be honest. So.
Well, congratulations, a proud moment. Really awesome to have you here. We're going to take a look at what you performed earlier on.
FIFA eWorld Cup 2019. Paid for squares, no, I have not forgotten.
He was on the corner waving a flag. Captain been getting bans. Facts, I got the call up, came and attacked. Rep for my team, no cap.
You can win this shirt. All you need to do is comment below. It's very simple. I've been told you don't have to comment anything in particular, just comment. We're going to look at our favourite comments. The shirt has been signed by all the influencers who are here today, so pretty exciting. Comment below. We're going to choose our favourite comments later. We're now joined by Dan Gaskin and Matt Hatcher. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, you were on the English commentary team today. Up on your feet, I saw you push the stools away. How was it for you?
Jumping around everywhere. It was amazing. I mean, how can you not be excited? I think we're both very thankful to have the opportunity to commentate on FIFA esports in such an amazing arena such as the O2 Arena, and to see Mo Alba close it out, a little bit of an upset. We had thrills, we had spills, we have everything.
It meant the world to me, honestly. I've dreamt about doing this as a living, and to actually get here and do it, especially alongside this guy, it's quite emotional, to be honest. And I've loved every second of it.
And this is, we've got some moments actually from the game.
Oh, from the go.
I mean, if we want to talk back through these moments, I mean, we were the first leg we were kind of commentating, and we weren't expecting what we got, essentially, which was the scary thing. And when Mo Alba took the lead, we were like, all right, this is a game now. Like, he's come out to play. He's not scared of Dasari. Yes, Dasari kind of got his way back into it, but in that second leg, as soon as it started, it was all Mo Alba. And like from that moment, you knew Mo was winning.
We weren't expecting him to go this far. I think Sense sort of highlighted that already, because we had so many incredible players. Tex go out earlier on. We saw Nicholas sort of not do so great in the group stages, then come back. But you know, why was it so surprising, and why did we not highlight him earlier?
I think just because of the season he's had and the stages of which he's been eliminated in tournaments, we kind of just writ him off a little bit early, like we did with a lot of players at this tournament. We were expecting Tex, Dasari, Nicholas, because they've done it time and time again. But it was something I highlighted during the playoffs, actually. Pre-playoffs, I said that maybe Mo Alba could finally have that tournament, because every player, all 32 of them, they're all amazing players. You just need to have that one good day, that one good tournament. And Mo Alba had that, and that's why he's our champion here today.
Dasari went unbeaten up until the end there. What did Mo Alba do right against him?
It was the way that he controlled that first leg. It was so surprising because Mo Alba's such an aggressive player, like naturally attacking. He has so much flair, he scores so many goals, but he's on his away console, something he's not used to doing, and he controlled the pace of the game. How many players can we say control the pace of a game against a player like MS Dasari? Usually he is the king of the jungle. He's the one who controls the pace. You play on his terms. But Mo Alba did that in the first leg, and I think that kind of took MS Dasari aback a little bit, to be honest with you. And as I say, when it got to that second leg, the way that Mo started that game, he was like a house on fire with 3 or 4 chances. Didn't bury them all, but he really pushed Dasari back, and for the first time, I think, really asked questions of Dasari, and he had no answers.
Spencer, you've been following the players throughout the global series. What was the biggest shock for you in the final here at the FIFA World Cup?
There's a couple of big ones. Talked about Tex obviously not getting through the group stage. I wouldn't say that it was a shoo-in that Tex was going to win, obviously, but I expected him to get out of the group stage. We've never seen him not do that. Yeah. So that was a big shock. Lev Vinken as well, we didn't focus on enough because Tex stole some of the thunder. But Lev Vinken was a big shock that he didn't get out of the group stage as well. But it's really just an example of how strong the field is and how packed these groups were. You know, 8 players, all of which are in the top 16 on their console. So unbelievably hard to get out, and to do what Mo Alba's done, I'm really happy for him. I said it a little bit at the end of the show, because not just because of the fact that he's a winner, not just because he's a very nice guy and he plays a certain brand of FIFA, it's quite attacking, quite entertaining, but also I think he's a great example to other pros as well. There's a lot of young guys in this scene, people like Dylan Mikes, he's just turned 17. Tex himself is still very young. Even Dasari is a lot younger than people think he's only 19.
That's crazy, isn't it? He's so young, Dasari.
What a future Dasari could have still. So I think Mo Alba's a really good example of people, you know, he's been sticking it out for years upon years. Not just FIFA 19, he does it with a smile on his face. Everyone here likes him. He's a very popular player, and I think he's a good person to learn from in terms of how you can carry yourself when it's going right and when it's not going right. And luckily for him, and happily for him, it's gone very right today.
Mike, finally, what's the biggest change going to be for him now?
Well, Mo Alba's now going to be a favorite. I was just getting the giveaway pumped up here. I was excited about the shirt. I wanted to touch the shirt. You guys should drop a comment and get involved for the shirt. But Mo Alba was always right on the next tier of top players. He's always in the top 10, especially the last 3 years. He's always been actually more so in the top 5, but he hasn't had the name and the reputation and the prestige of MS Dasari, Nicholas, F2 Tex this year, and some of the really big names, but now he's there. He's in that category. You're no longer on a second tier. You can't think of yourself like that. Everybody expects you to win the events. I might be more pumped for him than he was pumped for him.
Well, there you have it. We're out of time. I'm afraid we're out of time. You've been watching the FIFA eWorld Cup wrap-up show. You have a brand new champion, and his name is Mo Alba. Good night.